Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found this video. Today's session is going to be special, very special, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly how to speak English fluently. And I promise you, it's easier than you think. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell because I upload new lessons every week. And trust me, you don't want to miss them. Okay, let's get started. Why can't you speak English yet? Let me ask you something. How long have you been learning English? 1 year, 2 years, maybe 5 years, maybe even 10 years. But here's the real question. Can you speak English confidently? Can you have a conversation without translating in your head? If your answer is no, then listen carefully. Because the problem is not you. The problem is how you've been learning. Most people spend years studying grammar rule. They memorize vocabulary lists. They take tests. They get good grades. But when someone asks them a simple question in English, they freeze. Their mind goes blank. They can't speak. Does this sound familiar? I see this all the time, and I want to tell you why this happens. The traditional way of learning English is completely wrong. You've been taught that English is about grammar rules, about memorizing words, about passing exams. But that's not how language works. Think about your native language. Did you learn it by studying grammar books? No, you learned it by listening, by copying, by making mistakes, by using it every single day. This is the secret. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to apply this to English. The 3 big mistakes you're making. Before I teach you the right method, let me tell you the 3 biggest mistakes that are stopping you. Mistake number 1, you focus too much on grammar. Yes, I said it. Grammar is important, but not in the beginning. If you worry about grammar rules before you can speak, you'll never open your mouth. You'll always be afraid of making mistakes. And fear is the biggest enemy of learning. Mistake number 2, you translate in your head. Right now, when you want to say something in English, what do? You think in your language first, then you translate it to English word by word, then you speak. This process is too slow. It makes your English sound unnatural, and it kills your confidence. Mistake number 3, you don't practice speaking. You watch videos, you read articles, you listen to podcasts. All of this is good. But if you're not speaking, you're not improving. Speaking is a skill, and like any skill, you must practice it to get better. These 3 mistakes are what's holding you back, but don't worry, because today I'm going to fix all of them. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The natural method, how to learn English like a child. Now I want you to imagine a small child, maybe 2 or 3 years old. This child doesn't know any grammar rule. This child can't read or write, but slowly this child starts speaking, first 1 word, then 2 words, then full sentences. How does this happen? Let me explain the process. Step 1, the child listens constantly. Parents talk to the child all day. The child's brain absorbs the sounds, the patterns, the rhythm of the language. Step 2, the child copies what they hear. When mom says water, the child tries to say water, even if it sounds wrong at first. They keep trying. Step 3, the child makes lots of mistakes. They say I goed instead of I went. They say 2 mouses instead of 2 mice. But nobody criticizes them, they just keep learning naturally. Step 4, the child uses the language every day. They don't study for 1 hour and then stop. Language becomes part of their life. After a few years, the child speaks fluently, without studying grammar, without taking tests. This is the natural method, and this is exactly how you're going to learn English. I'm going to break it down for you step by step, so stay with me. Step 1, input before output. Here's a truth that nobody tells you. You cannot speak what you haven't heard. If you want to speak English, you must first fill your brain with English. This is called input. Think of your brain like a cup. Right now your cup is empty, or maybe it has a little bit of English in it, but not enough. To speak fluently, you need to fill that cup completely. How do you fill it? By listening, every single day. But here's the key. You must listen to real English, not textbook English, not boring lectures, real English. English that native speakers actually use. Let me give you some example. Watch English TV shows. Start with something simple, maybe a sitcom with everyday conversation. Turn on the subtitles at first if you need them, but try to focus on listening, not just reading. Listen to English podcasts. Find topics you're interested in, technology, sports, cooking. Whatever you love. When you enjoy the content, learning becomes automatic. Watch YouTube videos in English. This is perfect because there are millions of videos about everything. Find channels you like and watch them regularly. Listen to English music. Pay attention to the lyrics. Try to understand what they're saying. Sing along if you want. It's fun and it helps your pronunciation. The most important rule is this. Listen to English every single day, even if it's just 15 minutes. Even if you don't understand everything, your brain will start recognizing pattern, and slowly English will start making sense. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I don't understand everything I hear. That's okay. You're not supposed to understand everything at first. Just like a child doesn't understand everything, but with time and exposure, understanding comes naturally. Step 2, stop translating, start thinking in English. This is the game changer. If you want to speak English fluently, you must stop translating. You must start thinking directly in English. I know this sounds difficult, but it's actually simple if you follow my method. Here's how you do it. Start with simple words. When you see something, name it in English immediately. You see a tree. Think tree. You see a car. Think car. You see the sky. Think sky. Do this constantly throughout your day. Train your brain to use English labels automatically. Next, move to simple sentences. When you do something, describe it in English in your mind. You wake up. Think I'm waking up. You brush your teeth. Think I'm brushing my teeth. You drink water. Think I'm drinking water. This is called inner speech, and it's incredibly powerful. After a few weeks of practice, your brain will start thinking in English automatically. At first, it will feel slow. Your native language will keep jumping in. That's normal. Just gently push it aside and continue in English. With practice, English thinking becomes natural. And when you think in English, speaking becomes easy. Because you're not translating anymore, you're just expressing what's already in your mind. Step 3, speak from day 1. Here's a mistake I see all the time. People say, I'll start speaking when I'm ready, when my English is good enough. Let me tell you something, you will never feel ready. Never. There will always be something you don't know, a word you can't pronounce, a grammar rule you haven't learned. But here's the truth, speaking is not the final test. Speaking is the practice. You don't wait until you're perfect to start practicing. You practice to become perfect. So starting today, I want you to speak English every single day. But I understand, maybe you don't have anyone to practice with. Maybe you feel shy, that's okay, because you can practice alone. Let me give you some powerful techniques. Talk to yourself out loud. Yes, I'm serious. This is one of the best ways to practice. Stand in front of a mirror. Pretend you're having a conversation. Ask yourself questions and answer them. For example, what did I do today? I woke up at 7 a.m. I had breakfast. I watched an English video. It was very helpful. This might feel weird at first, but it works incredibly well. You're practicing speaking without any pressure, without any fear of judgment. Narrate your action. As you go through your day, describe what you're doing out loud. I'm making coffee. I'm pouring hot water. Now I'm adding milk. This smells good. Do this whenever you're alone. Your brain will get used to forming English sentences quickly. Record yourself speaking. Use your phone to record short speech sample. Talk for 1 minute about any topic, then listen to yourself. You'll hear your mistakes, you'll notice where you hesitate, and you'll improve automatically. Shadow native speakers. This is a powerful technique. Play a video of a native speaker. Repeat exactly what they say at the same time. Copy their pronunciation, their rhythm, their tone. This trains your mouth muscles and improves your accent naturally. Step 4, learn phrases, not individual words. Here's another big secret. Native speakers don't speak word by word. They speak in phrases, in chunks, in patterns. For example, a native speaker doesn't think, I want to go to the store. They think, I want to go to the store. It comes out as one smooth phrase. This is how you need to learn. Instead of learning individual words, learn common phrases. Let me give you some examples. When someone asks how you are, don't just learn good. Learn the full phrase. I'm doing great, thanks. How about you? When you want to ask for help, learn the phrase. Could you help me with something? I'd really appreciate it. When you agree with someone, learn natural phrases. Absolutely, I totally agree with you. That's exactly what I was thinking. See the difference? When you learn phrases, you can use them immediately. You don't have to build sentences word by word. The sentence is already there. You just need to use it. Here's what I recommend. Every day, learn 2-3 new phrases. Write them down, practice saying them out loud, use them in conversations or when talking to yourself. After a few months, you'll have hundreds of phrases, and your English will sound natural and fluent. Let me give you some categories of useful phrases. Greeting phrases: hey, how's it going? Long time no see. Great to see you. Agreeing phrases: I couldn't agree more. You're absolutely right. That makes total sense. Disagreeing politely: I see your point, but I respectfully disagree. I have a different perspective. Expressing opinions: in my opinion, from my experience, the way I see it. Asking for clarification: could you explain that again? I didn't quite catch that. What do you mean by? Start collecting phrases like this. They're like building blocks. Once you have them, you can construct any conversation. Step 5. Make mistakes on purpose. This might sound strange, but hear me out. Most learners are terrified of making mistakes. They think mistakes mean failure, but actually mistakes mean progress. Let me tell you a story. I once had a student who never spoke in class. She understood everything. She knew the grammar, but she was silent. Why? Because she was afraid of making mistakes. One day I told her, your goal today is to make 10 mistakes. I want you to speak incorrectly 10 times. She looked at me like I was crazy. But she tried, and you know what happened? She started speaking. Once she wasn't worried about being perfect, the words just flowed. And yes, she made mistakes, but she also learned from them, and her confidence grew every day. This is what I want you to do. Give yourself permission to make mistakes. In fact, celebrate them. Every mistake is a lesson. Every error teaches you something. Native speakers make mistakes too. They say and They forget words. They use wrong grammar sometime, but they keep speaking, and that's what makes them fluent, not perfection, confident. So from today, change your mindset. Don't think, I hope I don't make mistakes. Think, I'm going to practice, and mistakes are part of learning. This shift in thinking will transform your English. Common challenges and how to overcome them. Now let me address some common problems you might face. Challenge 1. I understand English when I read or listen, but I can't speak. This is very common. The solution is what I mentioned before. You need output practice. Understanding is passive. Speaking is active. Start speaking every day, even if it's just to yourself. Start small, one sentence at a time. Gradually increase. Your speaking will catch up to your understanding. Challenge 2. I don't have anyone to practice with. This is not a problem anymore. We live in the digital age. You can find language exchange partners online. Join English learning communities on social media. Use language exchange apps. Practice with AI chatbots, or simply talk to yourself like I mentioned. There are so many options. Don't let this be an excuse. Challenge 3. I feel shy and nervous speaking English. I understand this is a confidence issue, and confidence comes from practice. Start by practicing alone. Build your skills in private, then gradually practice with others. Start with supportive people, friends, family, other learners. As your skills improve, your confidence will grow. Remember, everyone was a beginner once. Even native speakers were Bobbies who couldn't speak. Everyone starts somewhere. Challenge 4. I don't have time to practice English. If you think you don't have time, you need to change your approach. You don't need to set aside 2 hours every day. You can practice English while doing other things. Listen to English while commuting. Think in English while cooking. Speak English while taking a shower. Learn phrases during lunch break. English doesn't have to be separate from your life. Make it part of your daily routine. Challenge 5. My pronunciation is terrible. Pronunciation improves with practice. Listen to native speakers carefully. Pay attention to how they move their mouth. Record yourself and compare. Use pronunciation apps and tools. Shadow native speaker. Practice difficult sounds repeatedly. Don't worry about having a perfect accent. As long as people understand you, your pronunciation is good enough. Many successful English speakers have accents. It's okay. Clarity matters more than accent. Your 30-day action plan. Now I want to give you a specific plan. If you follow this for 30 days, I guarantee your English will improve dramatically. Here's what you do every single day. Morning routine, 10 minutes. Wake up and think in English. Name 5 things you see in English. Describe your morning routine out loud as you do it. Example, I'm getting out of bed, I'm stretching, I feel good today. During breakfast, 10 minutes. Watch an English video while eating. It can be anything interesting. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just listen and absorb. Midday practice, 15 minutes. Learn 3 new phrases, write them down, say them out loud 10 times each. Use them in example sentences. Afternoon listening, 20 minutes. Listen to an English podcast or audiobook. Choose something you enjoy. Let the English flow into your brain. Evening speaking practice, 15 minutes. Talk to yourself about your day. Today I did this. I went there. I felt happy because. Record yourself if possible. Night routine, 10 minutes. Review the phrases you learned. Read them out loud. Before sleeping, think about tomorrow's plans in English. That's 80 minutes total, but it's spread throughout the day so it doesn't feel overwhelming, and the results will be amazing, I promise you. If you do this consistently for 30 days, you will notice a huge difference. Your confidence will increase, your vocabulary will expand, your speaking will become smoother, but you have to be consistent every single day, no excuses. Advanced tips for faster progress. If you want to accelerate your learning even more, here are some advanced strategies. 1. Immerse yourself completely. Change your phone language to English. Change your computer language to English. Follow English accounts on social media. Watch English content on Netflix. The more English surrounds you, the faster you'll learn. 2. Find a learning partner. Having someone to practice with makes learning more fun. You can correct each other, encourage each other, hold each other accountable. Look for language exchange partners online. Many people want to learn your language too. 3. Set specific goals. Don't just say, I want to improve my English. Say, I want to have a 5-minute conversation without translating, or I want to watch a TV show without subtitles. Specific goals give you direction, and when you achieve them, you feel motivated to continue. 4. Use spaced repetition. When you learn new phrases or words, review them regularly. Review after 1 day, then after 3 days, then after 1 week, then after 1 month. This technique makes information stick in your long-term memory. 5. Embrace your mistakes. Keep a mistake journal. When you make an error, write it down, write the correct version, understand why it was wrong. This turns mistakes into learning opportunities. 6. Consume content you love. If you love cooking, watch English cooking shows. If you love sports, watch English sports commentary. If you love technology, watch English tech reviews. When you're interested in the content, learning happens automatically. You don't even realize you're studying. The mindset of a successful language learner. Before we finish, I want to talk about mindset, because this is the foundation of everything. Your mindset determines your success. If you have the right mindset, learning English becomes easy and enjoyable. Here are the beliefs you need to adopt. Belief number 1, I can learn English. Remove all doubt from your mind. You are capable. Millions of people have learned English. You can too. It's not about intelligence. It's about consistency and method. Belief number 2, mistakes are my teachers. Don't fear mistakes. Welcome them. Every mistake shows you what you need to improve. Be grateful for mistakes. Belief number 3, progress, not perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be better than yesterday. Even 1% improvement every day leads to massive results over time. Focus on progress. Celebrate small wins. Belief number 4, English is a tool, not a test. Remember why you're learning English. It's not to pass an exam, it's to communicate, to connect with people, to access information, to enjoy movies and books. Keep this purpose in mind. It will motivate you on difficult days. Belief number 5, I am in control of my learning. You don't need expensive courses. You don't need to move to another country. You have everything you need right now. The internet, your discipline, your commitment. That's all you need. Take responsibility for your learning and you will succeed. Final words of encouragement. My dear friends, we've come to the end of this session, but this is not the end of your journey. This is the beginning. You now have the knowledge, you understand the method, you know what to do. The only question is, will you do it? I believe in you. I know you can speak English fluently. I've seen thousands of students transform their English. Students who couldn't speak a sentence, now they speak confidently, have conversation, watch movies without subtitle, travel the world, get better jobs. All because they applied the method consistently. You can be one of them, but you have to take action. Starting today, right now, don't wait for the perfect time, don't wait until you feel ready. Start now. Speak 1 sentence out loud right now. Go ahead, say, I am learning English. I will practice every day. I believe in myself. Did you say it? Good. That's your first step. Now keep going, 1 day at a time. 1 sentence at a time. Remember, fluency is not a destination. It's a journey. Enjoy the process. Celebrate your progress. Be patient with yourself and never give up. Before you go, I have a small request. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Share this video with friends who are learning English. They might need this too, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I post new lessons every week. I have so much more to teach you. Grammar lessons, pronunciation tips, vocabulary building, conversation practice, everything you need. I'm here to support you on this journey. Comment below and tell me, what's your biggest challenge with English? I read every comment and I'll try to help you. Okay, my friends, it's time to go and practice. Remember the method. Listen every day. Think in English. Speak from day one. Learn phrases, not words, and embrace your mistakes. Follow the 30-day plan. Stay consistent. And I promise you, your English will transform. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep speaking English. You've got this.